Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So happy you have joined me for this amazing video because I'm going to be explaining to you the mindset that allows me to achieve whatever I want to achieve whenever I want to achieve it. Okay, there are three main fundamental points that we're going to be covering in today's video. So listen up. The first point I want to get across to you guys is that God respects those who put in effort despite how they feel. Everyone feels insecure at times. Everyone feels anxiety. Everyone feels fear. But what is the difference between someone like you and someone like me? And this is not to insult you guys, okay? I'm saying this genuinely. What is the difference between you and me? Despite how I feel, I wake up and I go to the gym every day. I wake up, I feel like shit. I don't care. And this is because men are logical creatures. Men do not bend to their emotions. Men are not slaves. We are not slaves to emotions. If you're a slave to your emotions, one day you're going to be happy and you're going to be extremely excited for life. And you're going to be like, yes, I've got all this motivation. The next day, you're going to be depressed as shit and then wondering why you feel so low. It's this constant up and down spike. The balance is in the middle. Does this mean we should ignore emotions? No. It doesn't mean we should ignore emotions. In fact, we can actually utilize them. We can use our emotions as energy. Anger is a very powerful emotion, but it can be very destructive. Love, consequently, is a very powerful emotion and can be used to be constructive. Men are logical, women are emotional. Have you ever seen, look, if you put a gun in front of the face of a woman, they're screaming, they're panicking, they don't know what to do. If you put a gun in front of someone like me, slap the gun out of their face, punch them in the face and kick them in the balls. And that's the kind of thing you do, and then take the gun off the floor and shoot them in the face. But men are calm and men are logical. You should never give in to your emotions. Your emotions are there to be used as fuel. If you feel pissed off at your current life situation, use that as fuel to improve your life. The second thing is your desire has to be clear. What do you want and when do you want it by? What do you want and when do you want it by? Do you want £800,000 per month? Do you want to earn that sort of money? Some people don't even register that amount. To some people, that amount of money, that amount of income, earning potential is unfathomable because you are used to earning the same amounts of money per month. You get given a paycheck. You get given a monthly paycheck. And that is the trap. The trap is to keep you just comfortable enough. So you got to decide, what do you want? You have to decide when do you want it by as well, because there's only one person that is responsible for achieving it, and that is you. I can't believe the amount of excuses people make. There is nothing stopping you. Set a goal. Okay, let's say you're building a YouTube channel. What is the most important thing on YouTube? Well, it depends what you're doing it for. If you want to have 100,000 subscribers, you have to build an audience. How do you build an audience? By giving out good content to people, by providing good value, and people have to watch your content for a long time. Your watch time has to be long. There are companies and agencies that come out and try and say, we'll boost your engagement, we'll do this, we'll do that. It's all, maybe they can do it, but I'm not interested because I'm focused on what I'm doing. This is what I know works, and I'm going to focus on the inputs. Put in a serious amount of effort where you can say, hand on your heart, you actually tried, and then all that needs to happen is time to elapse. You can speak things into existence before they actually manifest in the real world. But if you continue speaking them into existence, they do manifest in the real world. The only thing you have to wait for is time, which you're not in control of, my friend. It's as simple as that. And the modern world has tried to distract you and divert your attention into anything. I made a reel recently about TV shows and movies. Complete nonsense. You don't need to be watching that. You are sitting there, knowingly and happily sitting there, while the time is ticking. Sorry, I'm not like you guys. I can't do that. Nope. You get one life. I am living my life to the fullest. And the third thing is to turn your goals, your wants, into affirmations. Affirm what you want as if you already have it. So most people set goals, and the problem is they set goals that are too low. You set goals such as, I want to get a new job. Why do you want a new job? To earn a bit more money. Okay, well, why don't you set a goal to start a business? You're aiming too low. If you're setting goals that you know you can achieve, they are not goals. You need to set your goals which are your dreams. Your dreams are your goals. And then you need to convert it into affirmations. And by the way, we tell you exactly how to do this in the Creator Mind Mastery course. I cannot stress this enough. The Creator Mind Mastery course will teach you the exact things you need to know in order to use affirmations, visualizations, energy, vibration. We tap into all of that. You don't understand how these things work until you actually do them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the mindset that gets me anything I desire. Anything in this world that I want, I get. Because I am prepared to put in the effort, I'm prepared to do the tasks, cut out the noise and focus on the signal. If you want to learn the exact methodology that I use, the exact vital information I have used to build this mindset, which I call the Creator Mind, you can come on to the Creator Mind Mastery Program linked down below.